Hello? Oh, the mic is not off. But hi. Hi, Smoothie, Allison, Kit Kat, Patrick, we're curious, Smoothie. I figured we're not gonna put... Do you guys want to put your votes towards something? We're not... I mean... I guess if I stream tomorrow... I don't know that I can do anything necessarily, so... I think just congratulations on your first, second, and thirds. You know, I think we're just gonna... like... Way to go, Smoothie, Stitch Lover, and Kit Kat. Could move forward to next week? Sure, we could do that. So, Smoothie, you have 3 votes. Stitch Lover, you have 2, and Kit Kat, you have 1. I do have good news, and I didn't post it in Discord. And I should. I don't even know, but people don't even know. Artie's had really bad poops lately. And so we took her to the vet, and she got a full... She's a senior. So she got full senior blood work done. Hi, Mom! And all of her blood work came back good. So... we were pleasantly surprised about that, okay? And... Stitch Lover 1984, if you're here, let me know what you would like your 2 points to go towards. Artemis is technically a senior. She's technically a senior girly. And so she needed blood work and stuff done. We were just trying to make sure that all of her tummy troubles weren't for like a certain reason. But all the blood work came back good. She is a baby. Okay, we're gonna come back over here. We're not gonna really talk too much about all the stuff that I talked about in Discord. If you would like a more in-depth overview of how my health is going, what's going on with my meds, all of that, check out Discord. Canvas Stitch Town, you got it. Discord is your place to go. All of that information is there. If you want to check in later, if you want to check in later, it's not going anywhere. So I just kind of filled everyone in on where we stand with medication and hives, I guess, too. So the one thing I will say, no one better be nice to me today, and no one better be mean to me today, because either of those things will make me cry. Either of those things will make me cry. You can ask my mom, you can ask James when he comes in, bless them, because I have been a potty mouth anxious person. I have literally no anxiety medication in me right now, chat. Do you want to see how I'm doing? I was terrified to start stream. Do you want to see how I'm doing? No. If anything, they've gotten bigger. But I called my allergist to be like, hi, you can, I have on my lips today too, to be like, hi, how soon after coming off the Effexor would we expect to see result? The other thing too, you can see like right there, like look at that guy. That guy is angry. I have a slight color filter on this too, but like, I'm shaking so much. Oh, anyway, there's a part of me, when I started coming down off the Effexor, the hives did initially get better, and now I don't know if the hives are worse because my stress levels are worse, and because I constantly have adrenaline dumps happening. Like, I can't tell if you can tell if I'm shaking or not, which is why I didn't want my face camera on. I don't mind right now, because we're just talking, but, like, when randoms are coming in, I can't tell if you can tell that I'm literally, like, so, the interesting thing with an SNRI versus an SSRI, in SNRI, the N stands for norepinephrine, which is one of the chemical components in adrenaline. So, the medicine I was on before just dealt with serotonin issues. And the Effexor dealt with I'm gonna mix up the thing. Like, dealt with the anxiety, but it also dealt with the adrenaline, which is why it was really helpful for, like, panic attacks and getting out of the house. And since I don't have it in me anymore, my body is basically that meme where it's like, what do I do with all of this adrenaline? And it's like, I gotta get rid of it somehow, so I basically just sit here and shake instead. It's great. Okay. So yeah, again, all the medicine updates and stuff like that are in Discord, because I don't want to, trigger anyone, but all that info is there. But that's why I am sensitive. I have nothing blocking my anxiety and nothing blocking my adrenaline. I
found my people.
I have turned off raids today. Because if I get a raid, I'm gonna get, like, such a jump scare. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I tried redeeming one of the things, but I couldn't do it in time.
No, they're all gone.
I know.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm shaking so bad. She keeps trying to get in the closet. Like a weirdo. Hi, Saren. I missed you. Do you think I should take the Zoloft now?
Sure.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go grab it for
cry. And if you could also, I need to, can you grab the Triscuits? Because I need to eat something after it too, or else it'll...
Yep.
So, basically, in order to have something in my body to try and help and let me sleep more, again, this is none of the trigger stuff, but just like they're going back to the anxiety medication I was taking before the Effexor. The one that I took for 20 years and never had any kind of hives or bad reaction to, in an effort to just, like, help with where I am now. And it's one that I can taper on and off of easier. So in an effort to try and help how bad the anxiety is now while we try and figure out if the hives will go away, that's kind of... there's no face cam today, because...
Hi. I know. You're okay.
In my medical thing, I said you're a saint.
Me?
Yeah.
What medical thing?
I have, like, a Discord channel where I just post all the health stuff.
Oh.
With, like, spoilers so people can read it when they want instead of me dumping it on stream. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, my parents and James are saints, and they deserve... Because, like, it's just... been a lot of crying and a lot of bad words. Evidently, when I'm anxious, I say a lot of bad words. Arnie's here. I was telling chat how her her blood work came back good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the F-bombs have been wild. Like, text messages, all of it.
Just wait until I get back from school. Remember the last time I came back? You were like, you're cursing so much.
Oh, no, I just meant, like, with me off the meds.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been so stressed, and it's like the only word to act... Oh, I don't have water. Can you get that, or if not, I can go grab it. Hi. Hey, you. James has earned his S this week.
Oof.
You can be James.
That's my name.
No, but sometimes it's just James.
Call me Jim too.
No, I will never call you Jim. Jimmy is different. I have a very wonderful Uncle Jimmy, but Jim has never been a nice person that I've never known a nice Jim. Oh, chat. Hey, chat. Can you hold my hand? Can you hold my hand? I'm really anxious about taking this medicine. Even though I've taken it before. But it's been a whole week since I'm literally 90, or I should say 100% off of any anxiety medication right now. And the last time I did that was when I was 10. And my doctor said the medicine wasn't working for me and I should just stop it. And I stopped Prozac cold turkey. And it's been a week and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm shaking. Okay. You're holding my hand. You can do it. Hold hand. Okay. Jam. Basic gyms suck. Okay. I was just reading chat. And I think it was more about people who, I don't know. And I would like $1 million, but we can't always get what we like or want. So. Anyway, hi. Also, I realize that I've talked a lot about Discord. Oh, please, Patreon is not really a thing right now. If you're not in Discord and you would like to check out those updates, that's where you can do so. Okay, all of my Twitch settings got reset because I haven't streamed in a while. I definitely don't want to know my view count today. I never do, but definitely not today. That's a very hard pass. Mm-hmm. Gotta love the settings doing an update. Do you guys want to see something cute? Here you go. Do you want a piece of Triscuit? You do? Wow. So, this was the other day. Look at them. Look at how little she is. I know that Pippin is closer and therefore perspective. But, like, hold on. There's the overhead. Artemis, her whole body could fit in Pippin's torso. Like, her entire body. Like, that's almost directly overhead. You know? So there's not too much of a... Again, Pippin's closer to me, so does she maybe look a hair bigger? Maybe. But, like, her whole... Everything about her could just fit in between Pippin's legs. But look at them! I know! Pippin had jumped up on the couch and was like... Artie had already been lying there. And Pippin was like, do you mind? Look at their tails. Like, crossing too. And Pippin was like, do you mind if I just... sneak on in? Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to... Okay. I didn't post this everywhere. Kit Kat and I were having a very scientific discussion while I wasn't streaming. And one of those things, right? We were talking about... I thought it would be interesting if I had one of these, like the thermal imaging cameras where you can see like hot spots and cool spots. Because my hives always feel so much hotter than the rest of my body, right? Like they always just, like literally I can have James feel that and he'll be like, oh my gosh, they feel so much hotter. Do you all want to see some science, some sim science, but, you know, real life? Because this was fascinating to me.
Okay, Kat. I know that we were both really curious about this, and I found a $10 option on Amazon. Okay, ready? Spot with no hives. Oops, I had to turn on. Okay, no hives. 88.9.
88.9, no hives. Hot.
Spot with hives.
Spot with hives. Okay, wait. So yes, inflammation is always hot. How much of a temperature difference do you think there is between, on your own body, between an area with hives and an area without? Like, what would you guess the temperature would be, the difference? Because it's... Okay.
91.5. That's a temperature difference.
So the first was 88, and then the second was 91, almost 92.
Angry leg hives.
I had been under a blanket, so my
88.7. Angry hive.
That's almost 5 degrees.
How about this angry hive?
Almost 5 degrees. I was like, that is crazy.
That's fucking wild.
Okay, but you see, there I am with my cursing again.
I'm not sitting on the toilet. I mean, I'm sitting on the toilet, but I'm not on the toilet.
I'm not on the toilet.
Okay. Yo, that's such a big temperature difference. Holy crap. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oops, where am I? I'm over here. The hives on my face are hiving. Okay, there's no hives here. 91.
Yeah, sure, like bad sunburn, I could see that being.
94! 94.6! That's wild. No wonder I feel like shit.
As you can hear, my filter is gone. Like, the language, it's flowing. The curses are just... But, yeah, I was not expecting, on average, 4 to 5 degree difference. Like, isn't that wild? And I'm like, no wonder that I feel so bad sometimes, like, when the hives are really bad. Like, oh. So there you go. It wasn't quite the camera feature thing, you know, like where I could actually see the hot spots, but like a $10 option. Yeah, sunburn is different. Hives are an internally driven, yeah. Oh. I love the commentary more than the video. I watched it last night without sound, but I was missing a whole layer of chaos. There was definitely a whole other layer of chaos behind the audio. That's for sure. Where I was just flabbergasted. My flabbers were gasted. Artemis says you can't. She says no. Yeah, I think that's what's wild, is that like the hives move and the hives come from inside out versus sunburn that goes from outside in. How have you all been? I know that it's only been like a week, but it feels like forever. I'm also petting her, so she's like, I'm doing a good. Mom is stressed. Hives are like a microwave, yeah. Look at that science at work. Yeah. Come here. Hi.
Hi.
I'm such a wreck. You know what the worst part has
No, you're
been?
a Megan.
The worst part about this has been how much less hungry I've felt. Like, the medicine makes me feel hungry. Like, normally where I'm like, I can't wait to snack or eat or whatever, and I haven't. Like, at all. Like, I'll get hungry and I'm like, yeah, okay, lunchtime, okay, dinner time. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have a little something. Like, it's wild, the difference.
You always thought I was weird.
What?
Because how I'm like, nah, I'm not hungry, and you're like, how?
Oh no, my cracker. Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Because I've been on these, like I was saying, the last time I didn't take any medication,
You were
I
like
was 10.
10. Yeah.
I was 10. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hold on, wait, I'm curious. It's been like that all day. Rest? I don't know her. She is. She's a good girl.
She cute.
She had her probiotic again today. She didn't. I had to hold it, and she had to spit it out 3 times in my hand, so my hand got nice and gross.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. She wouldn't eat it off the floor.
No, that's peasant food.
Mm-hmm. How do you manage the booty clingers? For long-haired kitties.
Oh.
Honestly, real bad stuff to Saren, I trim it. I would really love, I don't think that it's on my wish list, but I really want to get a, no, it's not. It's on my, it's somewhere else. Hold on. I really want to get like this quieter set of clippers so that I can trim, things a little bit shorter, but I don't know how well that, because I'd also like to trim her toe floofs because I feel like she would walk better without the toe floofs. Klingons, like Star Trek. Oh my god. Rampant livers. Oh no. Tired AF, yeah. I'm glad that you're getting a new doctor, Belzy. I'm sorry you've been going through that. That really sucks. Typically with like Artie, Maple, or with Artie or Patch, I will booty wipe. Maple will bite you. And Pippin, she's more forgiving. She won't bite you, but she's gonna be like, what are you doing? Squeeze treat and booty wiping. Getting him to sit still long enough is like catching water. Yeah, that's really the problem. And that's the thing too, is that sometimes I just don't get it all done. Like, I might be able to trim some of it, and I'll have to come back later and go for like the rest. But yeah, I was looking at this guy. Hold on. So this is going to be the interesting thing, Saren. I don't know. I think that I told you. Oh, yeah, you know about his... He's going to be leaving. So it's going to be interesting how stuff happens when he's gone. Because I need to figure out how to trim all the critters' nails without him. Patch I can do, but the cats get squeeze treat, and then I clip nails. This, oh god. This was what I was looking at getting. Because it's electric, or it's rechargeable. And so I feel like since it doesn't have a power source, it wouldn't be as loud, which would be less scary. And I like the fact that it has like the toe bean trimmer. Oh, that's the one you have? Do you like it? I mean, in some ways, hives are a bit like micro, like the mast cells are excited, so in a way, hives are similar in that sense. Like, the cells are excited and doing too much, kind of like water droplets in a microwave, but still, yeah, different. It's really quiet, doesn't over-vibrate, okay. So, Allison, I have like a Lick-It mat, and I tried putting Squeeze Treat on the Lick-It mat. Or no, I tried putting Maple's food on the Lick-It mat, his wet food. And first of all, he was like, what in the heck is this bumpy thing I'm eating my dinner off of? Second of all, why do you keep touching my feet? So he was not fooled by it at all. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. It sounds wrong, but you know, yeah. Wrap them in a soft blanket. Have Treat on hand between paws, sit in a chair. That's true. I could burrito wrap them. My mom sent me this video, and she was like, do you think this would work for the cats? And I was like, honestly, I feel like I would be getting attacked, but at the same time, I'm like, I also feel like it might work. If I could actually see their feet. Like, that's gonna be the really tricky bit, is like, it was one of those, like, the baby carriers. Oh, here we go, I found it. A baby carrier for animal. Like, look at this. Stop it. Stop, it's so cute, a cat in a bag. I know. I was like, I feel like that might help. But I also feel like Maple would try to murder me. Like, this would work for Artemis. She would just be like, okay, I guess this is the thing now. Pippin, I already had to clip her nails by squeezing Squeeze Treat onto my leg before James and I could do it together. So I've already done Pippins by myself before. Maple's kind of the conundrum. But... Excuse me. Yeah, they didn't bend in half. No, but I think that, like... I think the idea is solid, especially if you start them off as young as that kitten was. Like, that's a fabulous way of doing things. I don't think that Pippin would fit. I mean, again, Pippin's not really my problem. I don't know how I'm gonna do Maple's nails without James. I really thought I was losing I'm like, oh gosh. But no, that's just a crooked wheat, or a crooked Trisket. I'm like, oh no. Why does everything look weirdly shaped? Nope. You're good. It is weirdly shaped. It's really fun in my head right now. But anyway, I tried to keep Pippin's booty fur trimmed down short. She actually needs a booty trim, just to try and help with that sort of situation. Like, I normally try and keep her fur, like, only, like, that long back there. Like, I trim it a lot of times. Right now, I'm trimming it with scissors, which is why I would really love to get that clipper. Because I think that would be safer, number one. But I'm always afraid, especially when I go to, like, trim with the scissors. I'm like, I don't want to cut anything. Or, like, when I go to trim her toe beans, I don't want to cut her toe beans. Need one of these, but for the cats, let's see. Yeah, I don't even know, like, what you would need. Like, they would need a full clip, because I feel like cats would still be able to, like, launch themselves out the top of that. So yeah. Cats are liquid. Yeah, it's why the harnesses are... Yes, you see? That's it right there, Georgina. Because it has that back strap. So they can't... Hey, James, look on my screen. Can you imagine me trying to do this with Maple to trim his nails while you're gone? He would be very mad. Something like that for the dogs, yeah. Yeah, he would be pissed. Hanging them from the shower curtain may work. Oh my god. In midair. In midair trying to like... And then the worst part is that I wouldn't even be able to like get him out of it because he'd be like so mad and he'd be like trying to bite me and fight me and I'd be like, please just let me free you. And he'd be like, no. You cannot touch me. It's your fault I feel like this. I kind of want to try it. You should, Saren. Your babies have had human contact their whole lives. And they're used to being handled in ways that mine are like, why are you doing this? But yeah, I could see like trying to get him down and like I would just end up covered in like scratches and bites. Once their feet are off the ground, dogs are like, okay, this is my life now. Yeah. And cats are like, I'll fight the air. I will fight the air that you are breathing to make this stop. A burrito sitting with their bum is against the back. Yeah. I don't know how they taught cats to do that. Literally, the way that I do Pippin is I sit her on my lap, I squeeze a bunch of squeeze treat on my leg, and then I clip as quick as I can. And then as soon as she starts, like, squirming again, because, like, she'll lick it up pretty quick. And then she'll be okay, and then she'll start to squirm again and be like, no. And as soon as she starts to squirm, it's like, okay, here's more. Here's the more squeezy. But she finally allowed us the other day to, like, James to hold her while I clipped. Like, or I should say, she was on my lap while James was giving her squeeze treat, and I was able to clip her nails. And that was, like, the most exciting thing. Yeah, and like I've seen that and I've had it suggested and I'm like my cats eat like they've never seen food. Like that would all be gone very quickly. Also, the one where it's like wrapped around your face, how are you moving around to see their nails? Cuz like I don't know about you, but I can't imagine the cat standing in front of me licking my face and me being able to see their nails to trim them without like clipping their nail, like their toe. Maple would just bite your head. He'd be like, what is this nonsense? Chomp. I was trying to see. No, I don't have it saved. Oh, Saren, were you here at the very beginning when I showed pictures of Artie and Pippin next to each other on the couch the other day? Because it cracked me up. You weren't? Okay. So Pippin was closer to me, which I do know means that, like, perspective is just a tiny bit off, but, I tried to then get like an overhead picture. So she like jumped up and sat next to. Oh yeah, feel free to share. That's fine. My cats also like to eat food like they've never seen before. So like here she was jumped up, and then there she was lying down. And I'm like, look at the size difference. And then this was like the overhead. So like trying to get Pippin, like trying to make them more even. But I'm like, Artie could fit in between like Pippin's, like, she's so little. She's so small. I love her. She also got her senior blood work back, Saren, and all of it came back good. All of her senior blood work came back okie dokie, which is huge. Willow has the high ground. Oh my god. I can't believe how big he is. How old is he now? How old is Ori? He's... 5 months. Dang. He a big guy. Six months. Isn't that wild? Time do be zooming. It's still the same snack. I'm just worried about upset. Oh, please don't bite it. I'm just trying to keep any like upset tummy feelings from the medicine from happening. But according to the how old is my baby age calculator. Amazing. Oh, I was trying to find the squeeze treat on leg video for how I do Pippin's nails before. But I don't see it. And I don't feel like continuing to scroll. But it is funny. Oh my god, James. Oh no, Allison, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Okay, I'm giving up on finding this video. Oh, here. You can see the two babies, though. This was back in May. Look at them. Oh. Well, yeah, if you haven't taken your meds, this is your reminder. Sweet babies. Sweet babies. The little dicks, I know. almost done with this skein of yarn. You can kind of see what's left of it over there. So my goal today is to make it through that. Anyway, I know I asked before, but I don't think anyone answered. How has your week been, chat? Have any of you done anything exciting? Has anything cool happened? I missed stream. I was definitely like just on the couch, like doing absolutely nothing. For like days on end. 'Cause it feels bad, but been an okay week, ups and downs, overall okay. Yes, you answered about the doctor that you're excited to get in touch with. I'm excited for that for you too. Trying to sleep and not doing very good at it. That's such a mood. Generally feeling off, yeah. Missed your sweet streams. It's been a quieter week so far. 9 p.m. Taylor Swift album drop. Oh. Very exciting. Shopping weekend coming up. Aw, that's awesome. My baseball team didn't make the playoffs this year, which was a bummer. That was the thing that happened. I'm like looking back on like pictures and videos of my week. I'm like, what else happened? I mean, there was a lot of cute. Look at him! What a goober. Finished your book? Oh, I also... So part of, again, not all the details of all this stuff is in the Discord. Part of one of the hard things when you're coming off meds is that it can kind of just make you feel wonky. And so, like, I couldn't even, like, sit up for some days. But when I was feeling up to it, I did start working on some emote stuff. Would you all like to see? Finish that drawing, have an idea for the next one.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hello?
Joy.
Megano2 hug, Megano2 hug.
That's a Twitch baby. What are we naming our child? Thank you so much for the 9 months with your Twitch Prime. That means so very much. I appreciate it. What color paper star would you like?
I'm an arts and crafts
Hello?
master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh,
No.
ugh.
This isn't me being nice.
Oh, okay, you're not
So
being
just
nice.
pretend nothing is happening. Megano2
Okay.
sip, Megano2 lol.
Nothing's happening. Got it. I'm not looking. Sunshine yellow. You got it. Kit Kat. I did nothing. Lies. Lies. Allison, what color would you like for your star? Mint. There it is. I'm like, where's... I was going to say my week has been fine and the emote was locked. Oh no! Okay. It's fine. No one's being nice now. It's good. I'm okay. Okay. This is Shine. Listen, my doctor numbered things in a response to something that I sent. And I took it as, like, her getting, like, well, first of all, second of all, and I was like, oh my god, she hates me. So, like, I... when I say that, I'm like...
This is neither nice nor mean.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Then in that case, I guess I just acknowledged no, I can't, if it's not nice, then I shouldn't say thank you, right? Your bits are acknowledged. Sitting by the steps, decided to crawl across you with her wet body. Hot puppy. Outside water. Yeah, just I see your bits and I raise you. I don't know. Acknowledgement received. The way that it sounds though when I said that I acknowledge your bits. Those are some nice bits you got there. Oh my god. Please ignore me. Okay, there's Sharn's sunny yellow star in the jar. And Allison's mint one. I was about to say thank you all for the hype train, but I acknowledge the hype train. I see it. Neither thank you nor yelling. No, but honestly, thank you. I appreciate the resubs and the bits. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you just, like, disappear for a while for, like, any reason from streaming to, like, then come back to do, like, yeah. This is the most neutral thing ever. Yeah, just, wow, a hype train. I'm not gonna thank you for it. I'm not gonna like, wow. Is this hype? Anyway, Allison. Hers your star. Thank you. I feel like a 4-year-old on a sugar rush that also skipped a nap. Yeah, Belzy. That's the worst part, is that, like, I'm exhausted, but I'm not tired at all. I was, like, lying on the couch earlier, but, like, my heart was still, like, in the 90s. And it's like, I really just wanted to nap because I didn't sleep last night. And instead, I was just like, body go fast. And I was like, but... like, it's weird to be tired, but not. Hi, Pippin! Like, I'm actually not tired, like, in the sense that I'm not going to fall asleep. But I want to. Hi. Do you want to come over? You can't eat that food. That's not yours. Come here. That's your sister's. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me... I grabbed my iPad so I can show you. She wanted to see the progress on her couch. Yeah, if only she wasn't at the food bowl. Anyway. So I know that there are people who like do this way better than I could, and like maybe I'll reach out to someone to like see if they could and how much it would cost. But I'm working on maybe doing an animated Pippin emote. It's not animated right now. It's not even all the way like colored in. But it's Pippin box emote. Because she loves her boxes. Like she's always in one. And I would love to have like her tail animated. Like to floop. Like to go back and forth. Like I think that would be so fun if I could like have it like swish. But that feels outside of my range of animation. Like I can make things blink and I can make things, you know, sip or whatever, but that's a lot of, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Box needs to be colored. I don't know how I feel about all of that, but like this is the first time that I've done like remember we did like the color markup thing? It's like the first time that I've done like a full drawing and not just like a little loose mock-up. So it's very cute so far. Thanks. And then the other thing that I've been working on, just like how I have all like the cats looking in different directions for like my reference, I started a new one. So I have my little Pippin ones there to give me like a rough idea of like where placement should go. And then I had to get a picture of him to get his spots correct. But in the same style as the kitties. Maybe we can get some patch emotes. Okay. Ads are about to start. So we're going to take a quick stretch break. And go get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, just take a stretch, lie down. I don't know. Do whatever you need to do, you know?
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl. Hi Emily. Thank you for the 14-month resub. What color would you like for your paper star? Thank you all for being here again today, and understanding where I'm at and what's kind of going on, so I appreciate it. Purple, you got it. Pippin's currently playing with a spring right now. Wait, this purple matches my crochet hook. Fun. I'm gonna go get chapstick on my stretch break because my lips are chapped. Okay. 3:30. And then we'll come back and, like I said, we'll finish up this bit of yarn. On my stretch break, I'll also get the other skein I have, and if I feel up to it, we'll keep crocheting for a little bit. But thanks again for coming in and hanging out, and I'll be back after this. Alrighty. Oh, no, she was going out in the breezeway. Oh, God, I forgot it. Such a habit to push that button. I'm freezing because of the adrenaline, so I put my robe on. Hi. I'm dressed, don't worry. Oh God, it made it look worse. I have clothes on, Twitch. Leave me alone. Okay, back to the desk camera. Bye. I love this robe. It's such a good one. It actually, I need to sew it because yeah. Some of it has come undone, but Hi, how was your poop? Was it solid or was it an upset tummy situation, girl? You know what it is? Oh, guys, how did I miss this? Artie has hot girl tummy issues. How did we not figure that out sooner? I feel kind of foolish, honestly. It's been a week. That's for sure. Like you said in Discord. Well, I even just said that to James too. I was like, I don't know why they didn't just transfer me from the medicine that I was on. Like, going cold turkey is wild. And there was a part of me that was like, I don't want to take meds. I want to be able to. And I'm like, lol. It's a lovely thing to want, but it is not realistic. Regretted it immediately. I'm very proud that I made it a week. Isn't that that's like masochistic though, isn't it? Yeah, I suffered through a week of this. Okay, girl, damn. Are you good? I think the thing that I'm most nervous about is just, I don't want the vertigo to come back. Like, the way the Effexor helped with the vertigo, and it helped with me, like, getting out of the house, which makes sense because if you're blocking not only the excess serotonin in the brain, but all the excess adrenaline from being absorbed, like, of course, that's why I could leave the house easier without panic attacks. And I don't want to go back, you know? Like, I don't want to go back to how things were. We were gonna try Cymbalta instead because it's similar to Effexor, but it's a different medication. So I'm waiting to hear back from my dermatologist about, like, when I should start seeing hive improvement, because, like, I don't know if the norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor is the issue versus the ingredients in the medicine, because, like, it could just be that, say, I might just have hives because of Effexor in general, like the active ingredient. I could just have sensitivity. It could be nothing related to the medicine, and then I don't know what I do. But I'm babbling. Someone else talk about something. I don't want this to become a medicine stream because I don't want people to run away and hate me. Change the subject. You mean you don't always just have topics of conversation ready to pull out of your back pocket at any time? Wow. Does anyone else yawn constantly when they're low on sleep? Yeah. There'll be times when, like, we're hanging out, like James and I were just relaxing, and he'll just keep yawning. And I'm like, will you shut up? I understand you're, like, tired and relaxed, but you don't have to brag about it. It's like snoring. Like, you don't need to brag about the fact that you're asleep. I know you're asleep.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. That was the reason for the follow. I love it. So because Pippin loves Artemis's cat couch so much, we're making her her own. I had started this one for her. Well, actually, I had started this one for Artemis. And then I realized it was going to be huge. And I was like, Artemis doesn't need such a big cat couch. But I didn't frog it because at that point Pippin was living outside still. But she was friendly and like she was coming in and out of the house. So she wasn't in full time, but she was like coming in and out. And so I was like, I'll keep it in case one day she comes in and she wants a couch. And here, I'll show, just in case anyone has not seen my beautiful Pippin baby. She has taken to squeezing herself onto Artemis's cat couch. Like, she doesn't really fit, but she loves it. Meanwhile, of course, Artie fits in it just fine because it was, you know, I made sure that it was big enough for her. Let me find, yeah. Like, here's Artemis on it. Right? Artie's so small on it. And meanwhile, Pippin's, like, hanging off everywhere. So this is the pattern, Mom. We're making her a chaise lounge. A fancy kitty chaise. Oh, definitely no shame. She's a bigger breed. Artemis is tiny short hair baby, and Pippin is some kind of Mancoon ragdoll mix. Definitely no shame there. Only eat. Oh no! Right, they only have certain beds. No, that makes sense. Aw, both rescues. I have 3 cats, and I didn't plan on getting any of them. They all showed up in my yard. Maple was my first baby, and he showed up. This is fun. So, I mean, not fun, but the last time that James left for a long-term Air Force assignment was when Maple showed up, chat. He literally showed up the day after. And I swear to you, it was Coco being like, hi, Mom. I know you need a distraction from Dad being gone, so I sent him. And yeah, Maple showed up the next day. And I worked with him for the 4 months that James was gone. Well, James is about to leave again for Air Force assignment. And I'm like, oh gosh. No more cats are coming inside. Thank you very much. I don't have any room. There's no room at the inn. Maple would bunny kick it. Maple would absolutely bunny kick the heck out of any kind of... Like, he bunny kicks his bed. So, part of me thinks maybe I could sew him a couch. If anything. Like, maybe I could make one out of, like... like fabric? I don't know. But yeah, here's my Maple. He was my first baby who showed up. Too full. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Honestly, so he was not planned. And he's one of the best things that's ever happened. He is FIV positive, Maple. And when he showed up, Artemis, the little orange kitty, had always lived outside since we moved in. But she didn't trust us. She was like very afraid. And honestly, based on what we know about her health and what we know about like the fact that she was spayed but didn't have an ear tick and like all these other things, I think that she was like a pet that someone abandoned, and that's why she's like she was so distrusting at first. But after Maple moved in, Artemis moved in. And she's little tiny little 8-pound baby. Oh, if you would like, here's our Discord. Definitely feel free to share pictures of your kitties there. I'd love to see. That's one of my favorite things, is seeing all the pet pictures. Only come near you, bite, scratch on it. Yeah. Leave my babies alone. Sorry if my phone spelled something. No, you're so good. You're so good. Don't even worry. They're feral. Listen, all of mine were feral. I fully understand. They come to you some days looking like they rolled in poop. And some days they have rolled in poop. Like, so I fully understand. There will definitely be no judgment. And then Pippin was the last baby to move in. And she is part Maine Coon, we want to say. Part Maine Coon, part Ragdoll. She's very big. And I think Petrichor was just saying to share the newest comparison photo that I have of Pippin and Artemis together. So Pippin and Artie are buddies, and Maple hates everybody. So Maple, we call him our basement gremlin. He lives downstairs, and he comes up he comes up and hangs out with us. We hang out with him down there. They're all very happy. Oh yeah, we were featured on the Dodo too, if you ever want to see our video. Oh shoot, I never messaged the Dodo people back about doing a follow-up video. Crap. I'll message them back later. They're good peeps. Anyway, here's Pippin. And here's Artemis. And I know that Artie is further from me. But like, she's so little. Like, I tried to get a good overhead shot where like I was over the two of them. And Pippin, like, her body would cover all of Artie. Like, Artemis would fit on just, like, just this part of Pippin. It's wild how different their sizes are. Yeah, Artemis is the smallest cat in the house. She's 8 pounds. And Pippin is the biggest at 14. So, yeah. They're just, that cracks me up. Oh, yeah, if you join the Discord, it might just take a minute to unlock all, like, the channels and stuff. And then there's a pet channel that you'll be able to post pictures in. So. Yeah. One was 30 pounds. Yeah. You think so too? It's hard to tell, like, because we obviously, like, look at her. She's very floofy. Oh yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. But yeah, we definitely think that she's part Maine Coon and or Ragdoll. She's very floppy. Like, if you go to pet her, she just flops. Like, she has no bones, which we know is kind of like a Ragdoll. I guess, not feature, but like something that they're known for. That was your Maine Coon too, very flat. Yeah, I'm definitely. I think that it depends. I mean, obviously she was outside. We have no idea who her parents were. Like she could be like a mix of some kind of very big Maine Coon and then like a small cat like Artie. Because her size, she's not as big as other Maine Coons, but she's obviously the biggest cat in the bunch, and the biggest cat that we would see outside too. She doesn't want the toy. The end of the stick is much more interesting. But yeah, they're all very sweet babies. And look at her. Like this was always sweet to me because like Artemis is the biggest pushover. She is a pacifist. She wants no issues. She will let anyone walk all over her. And Pippin, I love the fact that she's like, no, you can finish eating. Whatever you don't want, I'll eat, though. I'll just wait. Like, as soon as Artemis starts to walk away, Pippin's like, oh, good, you're done? Fabulous. And that's why the two of them get along so well, is because Maple's a bully. Like, we're still trying to get Maple and Pippin to be buddies. Let me see.
Oh, sir.
And, like, Pippin's just lying down. Look at her. She's so unbothered.
She is very non-threatening.
She's like, look at me. I'm so sweet. I'm no threat. And Maple's like, you want to fight? And I'm like, no, buddy. She doesn't want to fight you. Like, no. I taught him how to meow. And that was my mistake. I should never have taught him how to meow, evidently. Maple doesn't know how to cat, correct? Because now he, like, meows to them, and the cats are like, I don't know what you want.
You're so good.
Why are you making that sound?
Maple.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And then he's like, okay, I'm done. And it's like, why are you so dramatic? Hi, YCC. Zach the same way, yeah. Wouldn't let them mess with, yeah. Well, that was part of why we're hoping that, like, if Pippin and Maple can learn to get along, Pippin will not let Maple bully Artemis. And I think that that's, like, the big benefit, is that Pippin would stand up to Maple and his bullying, but first she has to learn that she can. And right now she's still trying to figure him out. He's so feisty. Hi, YCC. How was your raid? How was your raid? Was it good coming over? How was your stream? What were you working on today? They scream at the door. Oh, have their own little fort. They'll scream at the door. Yeah. I love their little meows. All of mine meow, which is the greatest. Also, hi, silly. I saw you come in before, and then I got distracted, and I don't think I said hello, but I love you, and hi. They think that's how you greet people, but it's actually calling people stupid. I feel like that's Maple. You know what's funny? I've watched Luca once, and it was a while ago, but, like, yeah. Maple has got to be like, hello. I am a cat. But really, he's like, your mother was a dirty, like, beep. And the girls are just like, okay. Sure. Need to watch it again. It's a good movie. Thanks for the lurk, half to happy. I appreciate you. Your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberry. Yeah, that's exactly Maple. And the girls are just like, okay. Thank you for... And he's like, I did a good. I communicated. Oh my gosh, I'm looking back on videos. I have so much stuff I have to post on Maple's TikTok. Whoops. Anyway, YCC here is your raid star. Thank you again for the raid. You're now in my jar. Working on some ideas for a woven bag made up of squares. Ooh, that sounds cool. Thank you again for coming on over. I appreciate it. But yeah. 3 cats and a dog. Lots of chaos in the house all the time. It's good though. Now I lurk and shove stuff into various corners. That's such a mood, honestly. It's like, well, that was great. Like I posted on Instagram the other day the hold on, I'll just show you. I was kind of sad only 21 people liked it. I was like, come on, it was such a good video. Oh my god, why? What do you mean continue with Facebook? I don't want to continue with Facebook. Let me just log in. Oh my gosh. Stupid. And so who signed me out? It's fine. I think that it's signing in with my chat. That's fine. You know what? You know what? We're evidently we're on Maple's Instagram because that account logged in correctly. Sure, whatever. It'll let me play now. Wait. Pause. Volume. That made me think of this, YCC, when you were like, time to shove things into corners. This. So I got a game code the other day to try a new game on Steam, and I have to tell you that this has been my favorite level so far. It's a really cute organizing game, and I just feel like it reflects my environment perfectly. Check it out. Look it! I organized all of this stuff. It was a mess. I should have taken a before video, but I didn't think about it. And look at it all now. All of the art supplies are neatly put away. Nothing is out of place. You know. I love it. I love it when they pull from real environments in games. Yeah. Oh, could you not hear it because... Oh. Well, if you want to listen to it, I mean, you could read it, but if you want to listen, you can go check it out on Instagram. You could hear it? Oh, okay. You could hear it too. Okay, good. Oh, I have so much social media stuff I have to do, chat. So relatable. I did clean. The hard thing is, right, trying to take care of things like that when your health isn't doing great. Like, you have to decide how to spend your energy. Are you going to spend it cleaning up your desk or your office, or are you going to instead spend it on, like, clipping pet nails and making dinner and, you know, washing your hair that night? Like, it stinks to have to be like, well, I'm tired now. I'm like tired. Yeah, it definitely gets to be a lot to try and do it all. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Okay. We're about to run out of this first skein. I should measure it. I haven't measured this in a while. It needs to be... It's a lot, though. It's like 24 inches, so... Yeah, that's why I was saying that this couch was way too big for my little 8-pound baby. Now, my big Maine Coon girl, no, this is perfect, but... It's like, that's just... Yeah, Pippin... This will be perfect for Pippin. But for Artemis, I was like, nah. That's more than she will ever need. Alright, we'll measure it at the end of this row. I hope so. I honestly, there's a part of me that feels like she's never gonna lie on it. That she's gonna continue to squeeze herself in her sister's bed instead. But I was like, at least if there's 2 of them, then each girl has an option to lie on. Like, if there's 2 cat couches, then if one of them wants one... Yeah, or he's gonna take the big one. She better use it. It's made with love either way. But yeah, I could just see myself coming in. Angel, so I know that you're new to stream, but... And I know that you're not trying to self-promo. But honestly, asking in a live chat isn't normally the best way to get help with your own stream, because, like, I'm trying to do my own thing right now. It's, like, I use OBS, I can tell you that, but I can't really problem solve what issues you're having. There are lots of Discord forums and Google places that you can get some of that help. No, you're okay. You're so good. I promise. I know you can't see my face right now, and that's because I have been having a hard time mentally. But I promise you I'm not mad. If I was, like, annoyed or something.
Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Hi, Dottie. Thank you so much for the 42 months. I share only because how will you know if no one says anything? So you're so good. Don't even worry. But yeah, I use OBS. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Like I said, you would know if I was mad. Trust me, especially right now while I don't have my meds in me. My mom is in chat. She can tell you that you can tell when I'm mad right now. You can tell when I'm not well. There's a lot of, yeah. There's no filter right now. Oh, oh yes. There's a lot of cursing right now because my doctor has me off my anxiety meds right now, so I am not thriving. But if I was actually mad, there'd be a lot more. Yes, but we love her. Oh wow, Mom, thanks. Dottie, what color paper star would you like for your resub? Thank you for 42 months. I hope that you enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and of course your ability to scream. Mom's like, yeah, Megan's been a real bitch, but you know what? It's okay. Oh! We're 4 inches away. That's what never mind. Never mind. Oh, no worries. You're so good. And thank you for being understanding. I've had people in the past who are like, I'm not trying to self-promo. I'm just trying to talk to you. And I'm like, I didn't say you were. I was just, okay. Like, you're so good. It was a very good interaction. All things, I always get nervous because I don't want people to think that I'm like, you are being a terrible chatter. Like, no. You're so good. We're good. We're talking cats and crafts. Like, things are good. You said blue, right? Did I? Right? Yes, okay. For a minute there, I was like, blue. Wait, did they say purple? Like, my brain just took that information and was like, you don't need that anymore. You don't need to know colors. Mom, do you see how bad the hives are on my hands? My hands hurt so bad, chat. I'm so annoyed. I've been dealing with chronic hives for almost 10 months now. That's why I'm off my anxiety meds right now, because they're wondering, I switched medication a couple of months before the hives started, and there's kind of a question of, well, did the medication cause the hives? So that's kind of like the last bit, if you will, that we haven't really tested. So we're changing medication just to see if that changes anything. But in the meanwhile, I feel like I've been run over by a bus. It's a chicken egg situation kind of thing, yeah. I swear by the Working Hands lotion, though. The Working Hands lotion, the chapstick, and the foot lotion, oh my gosh, best stuff ever. That stuff works so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love compression gloves, yeah. There is your blue star, Dottie. Thank you again for the resub. You think you got Working Hands lotion because I mentioned it and you love it? Seriously, if you are a person who gets chapped lips too, the working hands, they make a whole group. They make a lotion, they make chapstick, and I swear by it. It's so good. Because again, these hives have been everywhere, including on my mouth, and like having like good lip care. They have here, hold on, I'll show you. Go hang with the fam. No worries. Of course. Of course. No worries. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope that we see you again soon. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern typically. I've been kind of taking off because my mental health has been because of my medicine, and I've had like a lot of withdrawal symptoms because of it, but you're in the Discord now, so you'll know. Yes, being here is support enough. Absolutely. Truly, just being here and lurking, it actually helps a ton. It's very helpful. But yeah, they make like lip stuff too. So they have an unscented, they have a cooling, they have an SPF one. And then this cherry one. I love this cherry one. It's so good. Oh, I've never seen this night treatment one before. What? I have to try that. I will have to try that. You're allergic too? Wow. I wonder what's in it that people are allergic to, because you and Emily both said that. Interesting. Oh, my cats are cute. Your crochet is awesome and you're all. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wonder what it is. Like what ingredient? The night repair. Okay, that's not a bad price. Cherry's your favorite one, yeah. Allergic to metal. Interesting. Wow. That's annoying. I'm not even wearing like my wedding rings right now because of how bad the hives are on my hand. Like, look at how big my pinky is on this hand. Y'all, isn't that wild? Look at how swollen that is. From just hives. Like, you can see my knuckle. Like, I'm not wearing anything today because it's just, it would not go well. So I actually can't take Benadryl. Benadryl is, so just like, you know, people have sensitivities to things. Benadryl for both me and my dad, it doesn't make us sleepy. It makes our heart race. So it might work. It might take care of the hives, but it would not be something I could actually use. Oh, interesting. It is so unfortunate. I had no idea. Because, like, I was having a bad time one day with just, like, regular allergies. And my hubby was like, just take half a Benadryl if you're really that concerned. Because I'm a weenie when it comes to taking medicine. So I took half a Benadryl and I was, like, zooming. Like, I had fallen asleep. And I woke up a couple of hours later and I was like, why? What are we doing here? Yeah, that's your only solution. Oh, because it had aluminum. Ugh. Allergies are stupid, okay? Why are our bodies so dramatic? Like, truly. What dramatic meat sacks we have. This time I'm leaving, no worries. No worries. Have a good one. How many rows do I need about for 4 inches? Oh, that's a lot of rows. One, two, three, four. About 12 rows. Okay. That's what Benadryl did to you as a kid? It gave you the zoomies? Yeah. it was so weird. Like, I woke up, I had been passed out. I went to bed. It was nighttime. I was asleep, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was like, why am I zooming? Like, why is my heart not calming down? And I was like, gotta go fast. And then I ended up talking with my parents, and my dad was like, oh yeah, Benadryl does that to me too. And I'm like, oh, fun. And she was like, oh my god, hi, where have you been? Please pet me. And I'm all like, girl, you could have been, you chose to be in here and could have left at any time. Yeah. The amount of times that I'll be like sleeping and Patch all of a sudden comes up to me and is like, oh my god, Mom, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? I've been here. What do you mean, what am I doing here? I was here when you went to sleep. Of course I'm here when you... Okay, hi. Yes. What's that? What's an ADHD thing? Probably, but... What specifically? I just want to let you know, if you were here at the beginning of stream and I showed you how bad I was shaking from adrenaline, I'm not anymore. Look. No shakes. I'm good. Yay me. It's still a little bit... It's a little bit in, like, my gut, if that makes sense. Like, it still feels a little zoomy, but it's better than it was. Proud but not being nice, thank you. Yeah, I was like, if anyone's nice to me... I also was like, if anyone's mean to me today, I'll just end stream and go cry. I was like, but if someone, like... If someone gifts subs or, like, buys something off my wish list, I might just, like, straight up go and cry. Like... You get the zoomies from sleep meds? Interesting. Oh, I don't know if the Benadryl could be... My dad has ADHD, so... He's not medicated, but he has it. Let me up in your lap. Oh, she wanted to sit. Oh my god, that's so cute. And stares at the door. Oh. Now, if people are mean, yeah. But I was like, watch, like, some troll. I even said this to my mom. I'm like, watch, some troll's gonna come in and be like, your hands are ugly. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you're right. You're so right. Like... Like, what could anyone actually be mean about? But I was like, it's something that someone's gonna, like, if someone were to say something, like, anything right now, I would just be like, okay. I'm sorry, you're right. Puts her front paws on your lap and wants uppies. Baby. Hey, you know, don't tell my mom her trolls are ugly. My mom loves trolls. Like, the little dolls with the big hair. I guess they're technically now a movie. That's how some people might know them now. Hey, don't knock trolls. Never. Coffee making you sleepy thing? Wouldn't surprise you. I didn't even think about that. Hey, James. He's not listening. He's a poo. The movie Trolls is cute. It is a cute movie. I have a whole basket full and they're ugly but also adorable. That's what Aunt Shirley said. Yes, the same Aunt Shirley who taught me to knit and crochet and all, or to knit, I should say, was like, would look at mom's trolls and be like, those are hideous. Okay. I got very upset when she said that. Yeah. Aunt Shirley had no filter. Ever. Like, if someone was like, look at this cute baby, and it wasn't a cute baby, she would have been like, what? Where's the baby? Where's the cute baby? Because it sure ain't that. Oh, not me accidentally clicking on Instagram. I'm like, what do I have? Okay. The 80s ones look like Ferengis. From Star Trek. Amazing. You're not wrong. Hi, Nat. Thanks for the lurk. Hey, James. James. Poohhead Magoo.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Got a notification that I followed 5 years ago today. So happy 5
way.
years in the mode. Megano 2 hype. Megano 2 hype.
Happy anniversary, Nat. Thank you for the 59. Wait, tier 1 for 6 months in advance? Holy cow. Thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months in advance, for being here for 5 years. Like, you've been here through it all, and I appreciate the heck out of you. Oh, well, welcome back, Curious. Oh no. Nat, what color paper star would you like for your resub? Thank you again. That's crazy to me. 5 years, dang. Sorry, your game is loud? Oh. We were just having a discussion, and there were a few other people in chat who said that they can't take Benadryl because it makes their heart race too. And then there was a question of, is that related at all to ADHD? Because just like how for you, if you drink coffee, you can go to sleep, which means that your ADHD needs a stimulant in order to, like, calm down. But if I have caffeine, I become supercharged and revved up. And so there was like I wonder if there's something in Benadryl that makes you tired when you take it, but revs me up because our ADHDs are different. Like, how they would have to be treated. Like, I would not need a stimulant. I would need a suppressant where you need a stimulant. And I just thought that was I never thought of that with Benadryl. Like, maybe that's why. Dark green, you got it. I know, I never thought of that too. See, it revs Emily up too. It revs up a couple of people. And I was like, that's such an interesting idea. Like, I never would have put that together. But it makes sense. look, I made a little paw print for your cats. What's that, coffee? It just gets you baseline functioning. That's fair. But that does make sense, because the way our brains are wired. I think that there was just like, either it was the electrician's first day on the job, or they were blindfolded when they were like wiring some of our brains. Like, yeah, sure, that's close enough. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, caffeine in general? Caffeine makes me zoom. Like, there was one day, one of the drinks that I had, I didn't realize had caffeine in it. And James was leaving for work. He had to work overnight. And I'm, like, saying goodbye to him at the car. And I was like, I feel like I could run, like, a marathon. And he's like, you hate running. I'm like, no, I understand that. But I've got so much, like, my body is just pulsating. Have to drink a lot of caffeine to get the zooms, yeah. I think my electrician was drunk. Maybe they were just doing that in their chair before they went. You know, like the dizzy bat race? I love that emote, by the way. Like, maybe they were just like, spin, spin, now go make connections. Depends on the caffeine. You know what I wonder, silly? I wonder if, like, melatonin or something like that would help. I'm definitely going to try taking it again tonight. I skipped out on it last night because, honestly, I took some of my fast-acting anxiety meds last night because I really just needed the adrenaline dumps to stop. Like, I needed my heart to calm down, and I needed to stop with the shakes. But, yeah, it worked, and then I started, like, falling asleep, and then, literally, oh my god, it doesn't work for you? Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't work for everyone. Like, I sent this to my mom. I was pissed, okay? Look, you can tell when the medicine started to work and help with, like, the adrenaline spike I've been dealing with all day. And then you could tell when it wore off, too, at, like, 2:15 in the morning. This was me lying in bed and my heart rate was, like, at 100. I'm like, go the hell to sleep. Let me sleep. It helps you fall asleep, but you don't wake up feeling rested. Have you ever done a sleep study, silly? I wonder if you have, like, sleep apnea or something. Because that's actually a really common sign. Like, not feeling rested. That, like, maybe, like, if you snore or things like that, it could be something. Maybe if you have, like, a deviated septum like James did. He definitely got better restful sleep after he got that fixed. My electrician left the wires bare. Oh, interesting, Emily. I've never had any study done. I'll study you wait, what? Never mind. James had one done. He can tell you about it. But he's not listening. Okay, evidently it's been an hour, so we're gonna take a stretch. Get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. According to your ENT, your septum is fine. That's good. You're on my way. Okay, I'll study you as soon as you get here, silly. I don't have a magnifying... Wait. I don't have a magnifying glass, but luckily... Hello? Stream, be so for real right now. Luckily Maple does, so, we'll check you out. Okay, I'll be right back. Also, we have to do a sticker giveaway. So we'll do that when we get back. Okay, I'm done talking. Goodbye. Okie dokie. Whoosh. I need you all to know I wasn't able to walk around quite as much as I wanted to because I started to walk outside of my office. Well, yes, that's a sleepy Artie on our bed. Sweet baby. The patch covered in yarn, that was drawn by Becca from Dragons and Beasties. I know, baby girl. She cozy. She say, I snooze here. I knew that somewhere deep in my brain, yeah. I wonder if that's what the temperature actually is out. 'Cause that sounds lovely. 68 degrees. What's everyone having for dinner / their next meal? We have meal kits this week. And ours is like, it's like a turkey meatloaf. Like think of like a meatball that has like sweet baby rays and mushrooms on top of it. I'm not a mushroom person, so I picked the mushrooms off. And then mashed potatoes on the side. Hi, Ups. I'm doing okay. It's been a time. But I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Meatball subs. Ooh. You're good? I'm so glad. I'll be having food. Yeah, food's a good option. Potatoes, yeah. Who doesn't love mashed potatoes? Food is good. Very true. Breakfast with corn dogs? I like that I counted how many more rows I needed to do. I think the answer was 6. Does anyone remember? Because evidently my memory is not in this room. Ooh, that sounds really good. I've been having like weird food things where like my normal safe foods aren't like the ones that I want to eat. So I've been having like mac and cheese for lunch a lot lately. Cause like my normal safe lunch is giving the ick. I can't only eat wall candy. Yeah, I hate when the safe food gives the ick. It's the worst. Mac and cheese is very good, yeah. I need to get more though, because I'm about to be out. Mood, I'm currently eating a lot of corn dogs. No, that's so valid. Listen, it's just like what they say with like babies and like whether you breastfeed or bottle feed, fed is best, okay? It doesn't matter if it's breakfast and you're eating a corn dog or it's midnight and you're eating one. Fed, just eat. Fuel your body. That's what matters. Toasted bagels with cream cheese. Mmm. Like, sometimes our brains take the food that we normally like to eat, and they're like, actually, don't eat that ever again. And it's like, okay. And as long as you're eating something, it's better than not eating at all. Eating chips and dip for lunch is better than not, yeah. Heck, even if it's like, I need to eat, like, fill in the blank fast food French fries for like a week straight. Okay. That's alright. Not the greatest, but guess what? You fed your body something it could eat. Good job. So, you survived. Sometimes that's all we can do is just find something that lets us survive until we can get back into some kind of normalcy. whatever. Ooh, tortilla with cheese. I've gone days with just that, to be honest. Again, nothing wrong with that. Kenya, hi, I love you. It's good to see you. Kenya, do you want to see a cute picture of the kitties? Me and my Dino Nuggies and smile fries against the world. My brother loved those smiley french fries. I remember a lot of those being eaten in my house. I like french fries that aren't as potato-y. Like, don't get me wrong, I love potatoes and mashed potatoes, but like, french fries to me should not be so potato-y. I don't know. Whew, it's been a time. You know, like coming off anxiety meds, sometimes you're like, I could do this. I could be a person that doesn't take anxiety meds. And then you realize that you in fact are not a person who could be without anxiety meds, and you actually very much need them, and you I mean, not that I was trying to get off of my meds. I was just trying to see if my meds were causing my hives. Because my meds were doing great things for my mental health. Welcome back. French fries for you are just a vessel for salt. That's a mood. I came to the realization I cannot be unmedicated, and I'm cool with that, and I relate big time. Yeah. It's not that I necessarily want to be. It was just one of those things where I was like, yeah, I can survive this. And it's been a week since I've been off my medication, and I'm like, spoiler alert, she cannot survive this. Like, they wanted me off of it for 2 weeks, and we were trying to figure out again if like it would make the hives go away. And I'm like, I need something because I can't sleep anymore. And I'm really tired of being awake all the time. Where's my babies? Okay. The other day, Artie jumped up on the couch. Or Pippin did, sorry. Artie was already lying there. And it cracked me up how big Pippin is and how little Artie is. Because, like, that's funny to me. That Artemis's entire body could fit in, like, Pippin's stomach. Start on a lower dose of the longer period of tapering up. That's how, yeah. It's important to, like, to have that ability to be like, this medicine, like, I need to do things slower, I need to do things quicker, or I need to do fill in the blank, and have, like, your doctors be able to help with that. I mean, so they did, but here's the issue with the medicine I was on. It was a capsule. It wasn't a tablet. So capsules you can't break. Capsules have, like, it's an extended release. There's little, like, thingies inside. And I remember I talked about how I've been saying a lot of bad words. My doctor told me today, and I said a lot of bad words. She was like, we could do a slower taper. Ma'am, I've been off my meds for a week. I'm not going back on them. She was like, we could restart the thing I was on for 3 days, then do half a tablet for 3, and then a half a tablet every other day. First of all, how am I getting half a tablet of a capsule? Like, do you want me to split up what's inside of it? And, like, take half of it? second of all, if that was an option, why did we not do that from the get-go? Why did I go from 37 and a half to nothing? Because there's no step in between. There's no 10, there's no 20. It's, you go from 0 to 37 and that's that. Like, nothing, no in between. There's no in between, which is piss poor on their part, honestly. And honestly, what I should have done is I should have said, like, because I've taken anxiety medication now since I was 10, right? That was the last time I was unmedicated, and it did not go well. I should have just been like, I need to have something that I can go on to. So what I'm taking now is the medicine I took before the hives, before the vertigo, before all the bad stuff happened. Because while it's not the greatest for me, like, the medicine I was on just now was fabulous for my anxiety. I'm not gonna lie. I went to a movie for the first time in 10 years. The first time in 10 years I saw a movie in the theaters. Was it K-pop Demon Hunters and I had already seen it? Yes, but that's besides the point, okay? I still went. I went to my brother's wedding in a whole different state. Like, it's helping. But the only way that I can figure out if it's also the cause of the hives is to stop taking it. There's no blood test. There's no allergy test. There's nothing I can do to see if one thing caused the other, except to stop taking it. And it's like... So yeah, I went from 37 and a half. I was originally taking 75 milligrams every day. That was the dose I was on long term for the Effexor. That helped me with my migraines. That helped me with my anxiety. And then we went down to 37 and a half, which was the half step. And then unfortunately 37 and a half to 0 is the next step. So they originally told me to do 37 and a half every day for, 4 days, and then to do it every other day, and then to stop it. Okay, but here, I gotta, hold on. I'm feeling better now. The adrenaline dump is doing better, so I'm okay with having my face. So, okay. Hang on. Let me fix my, oops, camera. There we go. Okay. The half-life of Effexor. Okay, half-life means how long does it take for half the medicine to be out of your system. Okay, that's the easiest way to put it. It's not quite exact, but like, that's why if I forgot a dose of Effexor, I noticed it, because the half-life of Effexor is 11 hours, chat. 11 hours. So half of the medicine has left your body after 11 hours, which is why if I forgot to take a dose, if I missed a full 24 hours, the medicine was basically out of my system. Oh, that's our puzzle. I'm like, what is that in the corner? I forgot about our puzzle. The medicine is like basically out of my system. And so when I would take it, it would fix everything and everything would be fine. But if after 11 hours the medicine is half out of my system, wouldn't that mean that if I took it every other day, I would essentially be feeling like this? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Also, I got new fidget toys, so I grabbed those to show you. Okay. Here's the math, okay? So in one day of not taking the medicine means that you're down to 25% of the medicine in your system. 2 days, there's only 6% of it in your system. Day 3, there's 1%, okay? So why would if I took the medicine and I was at 100%, right? And then I skip a day, I'm dropping down now to 25% of the medicine in my system. By the time that I take it on day 2, I'm down to 12% of it. Why would I then go back to 100? Do you see, like, it would have just been a roller coaster. So, after I did the first taper, right, and I went from the 75 to the 35, and then I stayed, or the 75 to 37, and I stayed at 37 for a while. I just stopped taking it because I'm like, I'm not going to be like, okay, when I take it, I'm going to be up here, and then I'm going to skip a day, so I'm going to come down to here, and then by the time that I go to take it on day 2, I'm going to be down to here, and I've been here now, and then they want me to take it again? Why would I do this to myself? This sounds like a terrible roller coaster to be on. This sounds like the world's worst roller coaster. I'm okay with withdrawals. I'm like... So it bothered me to find out that they were like, oh yeah, well we could have like split the dosing smaller. I still don't know how, but I was like, I would have split the dosing smaller, and I don't think that you should have had me unmedicated because, let's be real, it's a good thing that I'm the age that I am and I'm not a teenager because an Eevee appears. I know, an Eevee. So, yeah, that was that. And then, I mean, the unfortunate thing is that before I had tapered to just a lower dose, and then this time I tapered to nothing. So all of like the chemicals that my body overproduces, all of a sudden it was like, why is there so much in here now? Where's that medicine that used to make it not so loud or not so full of anxiety? Why are they gone? And it was just all gone. So, I don't know. Like every other time that I've ever switched medication, you taper it down, and then instead of doing this, what you do is you take day 1, you would take your old medicine, and then the next day you would take the new one, and then you would repeat that so that you never did that dip. You never went like, oh my god. It was just getting used to the new one, and then eventually you would just stop taking the old one and you would only take the new one. And I'm like, why? The fact that she had me go cold turkey is crazy. Do you guys want to see my new fidgets that I got? I get it, you know, she was trying to figure out if the hives would go away. But meanwhile, the rest of me was like so far into the dumpster. Okay. This was like a 3-pack. It came from Amazon. Okay, and it's got like key thingies that you could put it on like your keys. Ready? So here's one of them. And it's just like squishy. And you'll notice it's kind of like Lego bricks. All of them have that so they can all stack together. They don't really like stay, but like this one's just squishy. And like okay, very good. This one, look, it's like a lava lamp, and if you give it a little squeeze, more lava will fall. If you give it a big squeeze, a bunch of it will come. But like, and it's also very squishy. And it also has the same little like thingies so you can stack them, and the key thingy. And then this one is a 10 out of 10 stimmy kind of toy. Okay? Ready? Do you hear the sound? Hold on. Let me... When you squeeze the one side, the balls go through the thing and make like a poppy sort of sound. Like this one doesn't have liquid, it just has the little balls that make like the little like pop. All three of them, I want to say, were like $2 on Amazon. I immediately went to play with it whenever we visited him. Those were fun. Yeah, y'all, these are $2.80. Hold on, I'm getting you a link right now. If you need some stimmy fidgety toys, I really like these. They're not like, they don't feel sticky either. Like, you know how sometimes these sorts of things can feel like they can give you icky kind of feelings. But like, look, the little, they don't really, I mean, I guess if you got a bunch of them, you could stack them. But all the little things lock in together too. But yeah, I was like $2.85. I'm willing to... I need some fun, anxiety reducing squishy things. Heck yeah. They have other stuff too. Like evidently they have a whole system. Oops. Like where these things they're not Legos, not gonna hurt your feet, but they're stretchy and they have like look at those bead ones. Oh. Adds to cart, yeah. Like I said, $2.80. I was like, yeah, done. Yeah, I could see pet hair sticking to these things, but that's really anything that's soft and squishy like this. Honestly. But yeah, safe drive, silly. It was good to like see everyone today. I did miss you all. Also, I know that there was a decent amount of, like, medical talk today, and I do apologize for that. We're trying to keep that more out of stream than in stream. Like, I have a place in Discord where you can read up on all that stuff, but I also know that I was gone for a really long time, so people were going to be asking some questions about, like, what was going on, and that's totally fine. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. No, I know, but I also don't want, because I know people, we're all going through it right now. Like, people are, it's a time, you know? Like, it's, a lot of us are going through it, and I don't want to, like, overwhelm peeps with stuff going on, because I know that everyone's got, you know, stuff going on. But I also feel like I had to explain some of the things. So, I don't know. It was funny because, like, or not funny, it was tricky, I should say, because my dad was like, well, what happens if, you know, you come off everything and the hives don't, like, go away? Like, they stay. So, like, it wasn't the medicine causing it. He's like, would you want to go back on the medicine? And I was like, there's a part of me that would, because it was so good and it helped with me getting out and doing so much, but then there's the other part of me that was like, well, it was horrible coming off of it. So it's like, I don't know. But I don't want to give up all the good stuff that it let me do. Why are bodies so complicated? Why can't they have instruction manuals? Really rude. Oh, is it? That's fun. Anyway, I appreciate you all coming back and saying hi, even if it was just for a little bit. It's definitely hard, like, when you're dealing with all this stuff mentally. Because you start to worry that, like, everyone's gonna leave. Or again, like, when you can't be around others, like, I've been missing out on all of my favorite streams lately because I've just not been feeling like socializing. Like, I'll stop in and I'll just lurk instead because I'm like, everything will make me mad sometimes. Like, my doctor today decided to list some things, like, in response to my question. So she had, like, 5 things listed. And the way that her listing it made me feel like she was saying, well, you're the, like, number 1, you suck. Number 2, here's why. Number 3, I hate having you as a patient. And, like, those were not anything, but, like, the numbers felt aggressive in my brain because that's my brain isn't working right now, and it felt so aggressive, and I started crying, and it was a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I've cried so much. Ooh, what kind? Like, what kind of sweets? And then when I was like, you know, I'm sorry if, like, I said something that upset you. I'm like, I'm sure that you've dealt with people who have gone through this before. I'm like, you know, if I'm emotional or, like, what did I say? I'm like, I promise I'm not trying to behave in a difficult manner. I'm emotionally and mentally distressed, and I'm behaving as such. Like, and I said, like, I'm quite literally sitting here crying as I answer you because I feel that me expressing how I'm feeling and the struggles I'm going through have upset you, and that you no longer want me as a patient. Like, this is, like, it's just, whew. It's wild how, I don't even know how to describe it. I'll stop talking about it. Sorry. Makes sense. Sometimes everything feels like it's so much more than it actually is. Yeah, like, having no support. Like, obviously I have support. I have my family. I have my friends. Like, but like, having no, I guess, internal support, like, there's nothing that's helping my brain to cope. There's nothing helping me regulate properly other than, like, myself. And, like, listen, I did a pretty decent job. I made it a whole week. Like, that's not easy. And it's still going to be a while before these other meds, like, start to help out, but still. I just want to sleep tonight. I really want to sleep tonight. Like, if you scroll through my browser on my phone right now, the amount of tabs that are open about these medications and either withdrawal stuff or side effects or whatever, like, it's so many. It's so many. Wait, should we count? You can't judge me. Let's see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do you all want to guess how many windows I have open about this? And whoever gets closest can vote on what we do for F Off Friday. We'll say closest without going over, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm glad that it's not 100 or 73. I'll give people some time to guess. Because mobile delay and anyone lurking. Whoever guesses closest can vote. Oh, I mean, how many tabs I have open versus how many tabs I have open about this specific condition are two different questions. I will not be answering how many tabs I have open in general. But just about medicine withdrawals, medicine changes, side effects, all of that stuff. Okay, Kat, we're guessing how many tabs I have open on my phone right now. For, like, this Effexor stuff. 18, 27 then. You missed that part? No, I gotcha. I had to make sure I didn't count the one random, like, crochet tutorial in the middle of all of this Doom researching. Last call to venture forth a guess. I will say no one's gotten the first number correctly. No one's gotten the second number correctly either. It is a 2-digit number. Nice, but no. How many tabs I have open right now on my phone? That are just related to the health stuff I have going on. Like researching side effects, withdrawal things, new medications, old medications. I like that you went up when you knew what we were guessing. Curious. 33. Where would you like to put your 2 points? At first I thought there was 34, but one of them was learning how to do the wheat stitch in crochet. So I had to double check. Oh, yay! Congratulations, you have 2 points. Where would you like to put them? This is going to be for, like, next week, because we haven't streamed a lot, and I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be up for, like, we're just going to do tomorrow, whatever I feel capable of doing tomorrow. But yeah, let me know. Right? Tomorrow's Friday? Yeah. Halloween Town, you got it. Wheat Stitch. I know, there's so many cute things right now out with the Wheat Stitch. And there's so many things I want to do. For your different issues. That's a really good idea. Then I could close them. I should make like tabs. I have done that before. Okay, I'll do that. That's a good call, Emily. Good if you need a yarn eater. Or honestly, I feel like if you have some yarn that's like a nice multicolor, but like I feel like some yarns don't work well for large scale projects, and I feel like a Wheat Stitch is a good smaller project that you could use up some of that yarn that just doesn't, like you bought it and you're like, oh, it's gonna look so good for this, and then you start and you're like I haven't really seen very many Wheat Stitch projects that you look at and go, oh, that yarn, that's a terrible choice. But I'm also like, I'm not going to do that right now because it's a lot of repetitive motion. Ooh, one tab. Interesting. Probably look pretty good with it too. Yeah. Like I've seen people who have done, you know, the pumpkins or the little chickens or hats with the Wheat Stitch. Like, and every single one that I've seen, I've been like, that's pretty. Like even ones that are kind of busy, you're like, oh no, that's nice. Here's to hoping that the worst of all this stuff is behind us and that we can figure out how best to move forward. I really feel bad about all of this because James obviously has his Air Force thing coming up, and I'm like, girl, we gotta figure this out. Because I don't want him worried. It just, the timing of all, why is it that the timing is always so off on things, you know? Crochet version of one of my favorite stuffed animals. His name is Greenlee, and he's a Triceratops. I love everything about that. Like, everything. I hope that you'll share pictures. Curious, I'd love to see. We're gonna finish this piece of this couch. That's what I'm determined to do today. I think I need 2 more rows, but let's see. It's hard because like two more rows, chat. We're at 23 inches. I repeat, we're at 23 inches. Go, go, go. Take a C shape? No, you're so good. Yeah, 2 more. It should be 2 more rows based on, like, measurement. Right? Each row is about half. About. Yeah. 2 more rows. But thanks for not forgetting about me and coming back and subbing or lurking or chatting or whatever. And for loving me even though I'm saying more bad words and I'm cranky. And I want to cry. And I was shaking That was wild, I think, at the beginning of stream. Like, how badly I was shaking. I still feel that shakiness, like, right here. If anyone ever has, like, adrenaline dumps, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where, like, you feel it, like, in your stomach. Like, the little, that same, like, shaky feeling I had when I showed you at stream. It's, like, inside. I don't know how to describe it. So thanks for sticking through. It really means a lot. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to express how much. But we're not going to cry about it on stream. Also, can I just tell you all things that have made me cry, right? Some of it makes sense, some of it is ridiculous. Some of it's really dumb. Okay? I obviously have not been walking around much. And as such, Pikachu has not really gotten a lot of steps or gifts. Pikachu has been angry with me. He won't look at me, he's mad. I've, like, done the little betting game a bunch and earned a bunch of coins to give him to make him love me again. And he still won't turn around to look at me, and I've cried over this. Like, I'm sorry that I've been unwell and unable to walk, you punk little thing. Like, I'm trying. And I'm like, here, I gave them so many coins, and they're still like, no, heck you. And I'm like, okay. I cried about that today, twice. Once when I realized and I felt really bad, and then the second time was after I had won like 500 coins, and I'm like, oh heck yes, we're gonna fix it now, Pikachu. I'm gonna gift you all 500. And Pikachu wrote me like a little love note and was like, you know, yes, the best. And then I'm like, oh good, I fixed him. And Pikachu, like, it went back, and there's little back still to me, and I'm like, I'm trying. Trying, Pikachu, please. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm just a lump on the couch. It's not you. It's me. James, you have to come here when you're done. I cried because James had to go to sleep the other night. I cried because he had to go to work. All very normal things, by the way.
Okay, chat, real quick. We have to root for the Yankees tonight. Because heck Boston. No, heck Boston. I don't want them advancing. Rude. You're supposed to be on my team.
The Yankees did some icky things this season.
Okay, icky, so what? Like,
so I don't like them right now.
It's okay.
I don't like them right now.
But
Look at these fun fidgets I got.
Over the Boston.
Look at these fun fidgets I got for $2.80. It's a keychain too.
It is.
But like, and the little. Wait. This is my favorite. Hold on. But yeah, they're like Lego. They stack. I mean, not great because like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, but wait. This one.
Okay.
The little beads go back and forth and make like a satisfying.
That's cute.
And then this one's fun. Okay, wait, ready?
Take my baseball emotions
Wait,
elsewhere.
wait. You give it a little squeeze, and it's like a lava lamp.
Neat.
Okay. Or you can go, and it all goes, but like, little
That's cool.
lava. And you can just...
Your chat's being rude.
You're being rude.
I'm not being rude. All I'm saying
The
is...
Mets aren't in it.
Okay, I know that. And that's upsetting, and I wish they were. Because honestly, I want them to win a World Series now more than I want the Yankees to win a World Series.
Because you're a Mets fan.
No. I'm a Yankees fan.
Only a Mets fan would
But
say
I
that.
certainly don't want Boston to advance.
Only a Mets fan. Wait. I'm also angry that you can get a postseason shirt and I can't.
I know.
I really like this year's postseason.
Try to find a bootleg of it.
No, because I didn't earn it. They
It doesn't
didn't
have to
earn
say
it.
postseason. It can just
They-
be like...
They did not earn the poopies. They were talking about going after a Philly in the off season.
To recruit for their team?
For the
Who?
Mets. Schwarber. Thank you. I literally.
The guttural reaction to just vomit over that.
Dad was like, "What do you think about that?" And again, because my words right now are not, I'm not mincing them. I went, "No, fuck that."
Ew.
I was like, "Absolutely not.
Ew.
No."
I got visibly ill from that.
I was like, "I do not like this man."
Him and Harper are just both trash people.
I just don't.
Sorry, any
I don't
Philly
like them.
fans. They're trash. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I know you haven't been listening, but today is a neutral scene. Take your baseball emotions elsewhere.
No, Megan will root for the Yankees.
Weird brain time. Oh my god, wait. I was inconsolable most of the day afterwards. No, that's... Oh my god, I really wanted oatmeal cookies, and so I made them. And then...
They came out rude.
Yeah, then they didn't want to come out right, and so then I put them in a little longer, and then they burnt, and I don't like burned. And so then I cried about that too.
I'll eat the burnt.
Okay.
I like the burnt.
Oh, I can delete it. That's an actual tragedy. I would be too. Yeah, no, that's so valid. I deleted you. I burned my bagel. I went and laid down in bed and took a nap because everything else was already too much. Yup. Listen, my doctor didn't even, like, number things aggressively. She just said, she started it off by saying, "To be clear," and then numbered a bunch of stuff. And I was like, she hates me. Like, this woman is like, I regret ever having her as a patient. Never was that said anywhere. But I was like, nope. Literally the worst person in the world. Like, okay, drama. Wait, oh my gosh. Okay, not to call anyone out of lurk, because we're not that kind of stream. But y'all, I need to show you a really cute video the other day. Okay, you don't have to say anything. You don't even need to acknowledge that I called you out of lurk. But the other day, Pippin was playing with a spring. And I rolled it. Okay? You ready? Hang on, we'll let the camera... Okay. Here she goes. Right? So, here it is. I rolled the spring. Wait for it. Zoom in. Somersault. She put her head down and somersaulted. And now look at her legs. Wait, so now all four of her feet are on the wall. Tail straight. Like, she looks like she's walking on the wall. There's the spring. And I'm like... Yeah, I'll play it again, don't worry. And I'm like, girl, if you push off right now, you're about to unlock. And I was like, push. Just push with your back feet now. Like, just push. And she just sat there like that instead. Okay, but hold on. Here we go. Ready? There goes the spring. Hold on. Here she comes. And somersault. Hang on, we'll ready? Ready? Look, head down. Head down. Back feet over. That was worth it. Back to lurk. Okay, see, I knew it. Now, go back to your lurking, but I just need... She literally, head down, back feet... I mean, they slid against... Look at them in the air right now. Look at the back... I never want to call anyone out of lurk, because you're welcome to lurk here, but, like, I hope that that made your day significantly better, because I was so sad that I hadn't been recording that, but I was so glad that I was able to at least, like, see it on the camera. Incredible. Hi. I'm cleaning and I ran back to the PC. No, that's fair. Again, never, ever, ever one to call out of lurk, because I'm a lurker everywhere, and lurkers make the world go round, and I would never want someone to be like, ugh, this lady won't let me lurk. But I just figured that a somersaulting cat who then, like, stood on the wall sideways was one of those things that people wouldn't have wanted to miss. Hi. You came back. I have that much left to crochet. Okay, let me just... You can sit there. Hi. You tell chat you got all of your senior blood work came back good. I was very surprised. Yeah. You got good, blood work, kiddo. Way to be healthy. Now, can you teach me? Artie. Please, I've got like 10 stitches left. I didn't realize this was a cooking stream. Yeah. Oh. There's a huge ham on the screen, yeah. Should I show Pippin making biscuits just to finish the cooking stream? We have ham and biscuits on the menu. Hold on. I know, she's a senior. She's gonna graduate. She's a baby. She is a baby. All animals are babies. Look at this. Look at this. Artie was napping and Pippin was hard at work. Look at her go. Look at those feet go. The little Artie tail swoosh. The Pippin biscuits. This was the other day when I was watching the Mets lose. And she was like, Mom, don't stress. And I was like... That was the other thing that was really rude. The Mets blew the rest of the season on a day when I was going through, like, issues with my medicine. Why you like that was just rude of them. They should have pulled it together for me. But look, she laid down on my lap. Oh, Artie says no. You can't see her. And then she also had not a thought in her head. Like, there's nothing there, chat. Look at her. Nothing. She has little nose freckles, too. 2 little ones, but, like... Throw the whole team away. Yeah, it was pretty rude of them. Well, we're done with this part of Pippin's cat couch. Oh, okay. We finished the base. We have like a million more pieces to go, but the base is done. You like this? She's headbutting the yarn. I forgot what I was gonna say. Maybe it was important, maybe it wasn't. Oh, the hives. They are a hivin'. She just gave you big purrs. Artie, should we get you a baby carrier so I can clip your nails while Dad's gone? So I can wear you like this and clip them? She's like, no. You're okay. Hey, hey, hey. You're alright. That was a no. She says, do not hold me like that. Hey. You're okay. I'm not gonna drop you. I'm not gonna drop you. Here, you wanna go back? She was angry. Okie dokie. I didn't do a sticker giveaway. I'm so sorry. We'll do that next stream. I'm literally putting it in my live announcements area. There will be a sticker giveaway next stream. Or I should say this stream, so the next time I go. When I go to post it, it'll be there. Okay. Anyway, thank you again for being here, chat, and for hanging out, and for the subs and the bits, and just for keeping me company, and for thinking about me, those of you who sent me little messages or whatever, it was appreciated. Hi Shay, work's done, already on stream. Yeah, she said this is her couch, not Pippin's, actually. Oh, interesting. You know, my luck, mine wouldn't want to do that. They'd be like, actually, that's a stupid idea. That's actually a really clever idea. I wonder if any of that, because Artie has the shortest nails. Like, she doesn't need her nails trimmed as much as the others. They don't grow as quick. So I wonder if something like that would work for her. But I appreciate you all, especially while I dealt with this week. I'm hoping that the worst of the medicine stuff is behind that. Like, behind us now, and that we can start just moving forward. I might have some issues with if I do end up trying the Cymbalta. I don't know. So again, I'll kind of keep you all posted. But anyone who has some extra good vibes to put out into the universe for me, I would really appreciate it. Because I really want to try and get this all, like, sorted out before James leaves. So that James won't admit it, but he's been anxious too. And I would like to try and get all of this stuff taken care of so that he doesn't have to be anxious. I don't like adding to people's anxiety, you know? So yeah, any good vibes, prayers, thought, I'll take whatever you want to offer. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You listening right now. Hydrate. You're dehydrated. Eat something tasty, okay? Take your meds. Don't forget about your laundry. Give your critters some snuggles, some boops. And I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope I sleep tonight too. That would make things a lot better, I think, if I actually got more than like 4 hours of sleep. Anyway, we're not gonna raid because remember how we talked about this being a good vibe stream? Seeing any numbers would make this a bad vibe stream. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So thank you for being here today. Whether you're here the whole stream, part of the stream, whatever. I appreciate the heck out of you. Again, if you'd like to join the Discord and be kept up to date on things, there's that. Here's my socials. I need to be better about posting, but such is life. Yeah, tell the trees to send good vibes. Heck yeah. I'd like to have the trees good vibes. Yeah. And I'll see you all, like I said, I hope tomorrow. I'll let you know in Discord if anything changes. But thank you for your support. Like, all of the support, you know? Just being here and chatting and lurking. Of course, the sub support, but, you know what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna stop babbling. I love you all. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye.